there, and welcome to our 1-1 graphing standard form of linear equations continued. We'll do our first two practice problems today on our practice work. So if you don't mind, go ahead and title it 1-1 graphing standard form continued. Put your name at top right hand corner and today's date. As always, feel free to push pause whenever you need to and write it down and then hit play when you're ready. So the very first problem we have here is 6x minus y equals 5. So if you remember, the first thing we have to do when we have an equation in standard form is get it into slope-intercept form. So we're going to make it look like y equals mx plus b. Now, if you notice y is already where he needs to be, we always grab that sign in front. So we're going to do too much. There you go. Our negative y equals, and now we want our x on the right side of the equal sign, so we take our positive 6x and make him a minus 6x, then drop down our plus 5. Now to get y fully by itself, we've got to divide both sides by negative 1. Negative 1's cancel, and y equals. A negative 6x divided by negative 1 gives us a positive 6x. 5 divided by negative 1 is negative 5. And we're all good. Y is now by itself. So all we had to do is transpose, then divide. Now, our slope for this one's always the guy beside the x, so let's be 6. And because it's a whole number, we put it over 1. And for b, we're going to begin at 0 and then negative 5. So when we go to graph it, we want to make a coordinate plane. So make your x-axis, make your y-axis. Make 6 tick marks up, 6 tick marks down, 6 tick marks left, 6 tick marks right. Push pause if you need to. And now, if we're ready to graph, we're going to begin with B. So we're going to go to 0, negative 5. So the origin, then down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put our first point there. Now our slope tells us to go up 6 because he's positive and right 1 because he's positive. So up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then right 1. And now that we have our 2 points, we just make a nice long line, arrows on each end, and we're set. Now we're going to do the same thing for our second equation here. So we have our x minus 3y equals 9. As always, we want to look like slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And now we're going to keep our y here on the left, so we drop down the negative 3y, always keep that sign in front, equals, positive x becomes a negative x, drop down our plus 9. Now divide everything here by negative 3, and now negative 3's cancel, y equals, 2 negatives make it a positive 1/3 x. Remember, like there's a 1 there, so negative 1 divided by negative 3 becomes a positive 1/3. Remember, you can always use Desmos if you have trouble with the fractions. Then 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So his slope's going to be 1/3. And we're going to begin with 0, negative 3. Once again, take the time to make your x-axis and y-axis, and then go 6 in every direction. So 6 tick marks up, 6 tick marks down, 6 left, 6 right, and then we'll be good to graph. So remember, we always begin with B, so that sends me to the origin, then down to negative 3, 1, 2, 3. And now our slope is 1/3, so we go up 1, right 3, up 1, right 3. And if for some reason you want to make more points, you can always go back to the first one here on the y-axis and then go down 1, left 3. There we go. Make a nice long line, arrows on each end. And we're all set. If you need any more help with these practice problems, just send me a remind message and keep going. Thank you so much.